Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle. It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Avatar The Last Airbender, the Netflix version of this story. Season 1, episode 8, the final episode of this first season that Netflix is offering us for this adaptation. I'm really excited about this final episode, how it's gonna be, how they're gonna make the fight, how they're gonna make also all of the spiritual thing, you know, that we need to have. All of that, I'm really excited about it. This show so far is pleasing me, like for sure I'm gonna talk about it during the review, about my impression, my thoughts about the entire season, how it was. But clearly, if you were there during my entire binge watching of this season 1, if you were not, I'm gonna put the link, you know, for the playlist that I made for it, if you want to have all of my reaction videos into the chronological order. And remember that I binge watched all of the original show a long time ago with you guys, so in case you want to see it, if you want your dose of Avatar The Last Airbender, if you want to continue, you know, the show now that you are back with it and to watch the season 2, the season 3 with me, go on that playlist. And I binge watch also The Legend of Korra, in case you can be interested by that. I was saying that really this first season pleased me. The first episode was impressive, was amazing. I was into it. I cried more than 3 times. I made fingers at my screen because I was so mad, like really. It worked on me a lot. The second episode with the Kyoshi warriors was really cool. For me, the episode 3 and the episode 4 and the episode 5 and the episode 6 are a little the same, you know, at least for my impressions of them, in the sense that I appreciated to have all of these stories, to meet all of these characters, to have all of these narrative arcs, like to have everything and all, to continue the journey with the characters and all. That was cool. They had to mix a lot of stories because of that into these 2 episodes, you know, 2 by 2. It was a good choice because of that. Us fans, we had everything and that was cool. Because of that, short time, short season, they couldn't make a lot of things into it, but at least we had all of the important things, you know, the beginning, the end, exploring the subjects, going with them, and we had things in addition. We had little changes. Some were maybe a little frustrating, but not enough for me to say that I don't like it and all. But I told you that if they would continue to do that, it would bother me. In fact, they can't continue to do that because they needed 2 episodes for discovering the Northern Water Tribe. 1 episode to discover it, how it's functioning, all of the characters, how they're gonna prepare to the fight, and the final episode to have the fight really with the ships attacking, with the bombs, with everything going on right there, and also with all of the spiritual things, you know, UA, the fishes, the yin and the yang, all of that. So clearly we need one entire episode for that. I appreciated also all of what they did with the characters so far, and for this final episode I hope that we're gonna see more of Aang accepting his role as the Avatar. For sure, during this season 1, one of the big deals for him was to accept that role. First, to accept that everyone that he knew died, and that everything that he knew disappeared, you know, is not the same. To deal also with feeling guilty about it, feeling ashamed, the fact that he's the Avatar and he couldn't protect any of his friends, any of all of these people who died, he couldn't be there for people. Also after that, accepting that he's the Avatar, that he has to master all of the elements. Like, for me, this season, for Aang, it's about that. So I need a little conclusion for that, for his character during this episode. Katara, she's an amazing warrior, she proved it during the other episode, the last one. She fought with Paku even if he didn't want to fight with a woman, and even if he can't accept it till now, because, you know, an old generation and all of that, the young generation saw it, admired her, was inspired by her, and that was so cool. And we have Sokka also, who took really seriously that responsibility about being the head of the security into his village, because it was what his father wanted him to be, but his father had doubts about it, and in fact he proved that he can be that, because he's also really there to protect his family. Katara, Aang, they are his family right now, and he helped also people right there, this army, to prepare for the fight to come, so that was cool also. We met Yue. We understood that Yue is related to the spirit world, with the fox, with all of that situation. We understood that Sokka can have feelings for the girl. He's Sokka, you know, for those of you who don't know him, he's Sokka, he's like that. So now, how stuff are gonna be for this character, also, you know, I'm thinking about Sokka and Katara. I think that during this episode, they're gonna prove that they are true warriors, they can be useful to defend Aang while he's saving the world, something like that. We'll see. We have Zuko, who has no plan, except for the plan, I have to have the avatar. That's a plan, but without a real plan. Iroh knows about it. Iroh is always gonna be there for Zuko. We discovered that during the previous episodes with the fact that Zuko was there for him, so he's right there for Zuko. With the fact that Zuko is not the main villain of this show, not at all. He was a young boy with a kind heart, he showed compassion, and for his father that was showing a weakness, and because of that he was banished, he was burnt into his face by his own father, he was really disrespected as hell. He went on that mission to find the avatar, to please his father, to make him proud, because it's the only thing, you know, which maybe can make him come back home. But he has that dream of coming back home with that idea of how it's gonna be, but it's never gonna be like that. And he has also all of that story with his mother that we're gonna keep for the season 2, like that's it. Let's stop with the tears for this season 1, like really I cried in each fucking episode. We have a lot of things like that, which were great, which were amazing. Like I said, I cried, it worked on me, so now for this final episode, I'm really prepared, I'm all for it. Even if, you know, I don't have a lot of lights to finish this session of binge watching, I'm still gonna watch this episode right now. I have new lights, which normally are gonna make the job. I hope that we're gonna finish the reaction part and the review with the same lights, you know, with the same condition. Wish me luck with that. No matter what, we're gonna watch everything right now, and I'm impatient about it. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want, all along the binge watching of this first season, you had all of these reaction videos for Avatar: The Last Airbender earlier, with an extended reaction part which is really longer, and also with full opacity. Also, I just saw, you know, I edited only the first episode for now that I planned, you know, to publish on my YouTube, and I'm already having issues with it. That's it. I received the mails, like, I know that I'm gonna have to fight for this one, so I'm gonna have to fight for all of the videos of Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's already really a pleasure. In advance, I'm so glad. So if you want to thank me because I fought so hard for all of these videos of Avatar: The Last Airbender, you can support me, help me on my Patreon, and have these advantages: extended reaction part, full opacity, and also you can be sure to have all of the episodes, because I'm gonna be first to fight for YouTube, so maybe in fact you're gonna have these reaction videos for Avatar: The Last Airbender really later than the versions, you know, on Patreon, than the videos on Patreon, and maybe, you know, they're gonna be forced to to be depublished, you know, like I'm gonna be forced to delete them, to upload new ones. Like, if you don't want to be bothered like that, you can support me on my Patreon. It's only €5, you know, only €5 for the month, and you can go away after that if you don't want to stay with me. Only for 1 month, only for Avatar The Last Airbender, €5, and you're gonna have access to everything. Okay, let's go for this episode 8, the last one of this season 1. Let's go!
Surrounding cliffs are hundreds of feet high, impossible to scale.
I know you think I'm being reckless, but Zhao's cornered the Avatar and he's not going to stop until he has him, so neither can I. One way or another, this is where my journey ends.
That part of it.
Search the coastline for fissures. Signs of warm water outflows from the sea. They could provide a pathway inside.
Not even a thank you!
Lieutenant would have been proud to have you as his father.
Remember your brother fight. You could save your life out there.
I needed that! He needed that! Zuko needed that!
We'll meet again. After I have the Avatar.
Yes! You don't understand what is the most important. Oh, don't cry!
Just forget about engaging them at sea, even with all of your vendors on a boat.
Don't cry, Iroh. If you cry, I cry. That's the rule, remember?
I'm here to help.
Now's not the time, Katara.
Now is exactly the time.
I gotta admit myself to a vendor and not allowed in combat.
Woo!
Shows you how stupid that is. You know we can make a difference.
We
All they want is what you want. A chance to defend their home.
What good is it relying on the past when it stops us from having a future? Get over yourself, you old fool, and let us get the job done.
Western side of the wall needs reinforcement. You can help them repair the damage. See if their warriors need any other assistance. The entire city will be invaded soon.
I'm not crying.
Anything should happen. You must take over. You are the future of the Northern Water Tribe. My daughter. My gift. I need you to go with Yue and help remove the people away from the wall. But most importantly, make sure the princess stays safe.
Sokka. Take care of her. Master Baku told us to report to you.
Paku sent you to me?
He told us to help you in any way we can. We haven't finished our training yet. Try our best.
So it's great.
You can start by reinforcing that section.
Yes, Master Katara.
What? I'm not a...
And so the waterbenders believed. Their lives come from the spirit of the ocean, while their powers come from the spirit of the moon. They take physical form and become part of the mortal world. The balance between light and darkness, yin and yang. Zhao, you're not thinking of tampering with the spirit world, are you?
What do you think?
Are you?
Killing the ocean spirit would deprive waterbenders around the world of their lives. Men, women, children. I'm not a monster. No.
The moon.
I'm only gonna kill the moon.
Zhao cannot be allowed to meddle with the primal forces of nature.
There you are. I didn't see you up there. I got worried.
I need to save the moon. Oh, I saved you.
Good job, Momo. You actually made yourself useful. Momo?
He's gonna stay alive. Oh, yeah. Please don't make something about that into this show. Like, that's not an adaptation, a change that I'm gonna accept.
to the source of all spiritual energy in our land.
Mama.
Mama! Don't scare me like that.
Thank you. You bastard. Zuko? Ah, clearly you're not a quitter.
There's no more left to run.
Zuko, listen to me. We need to stop Zhao.
This isn't about Zhao, this is about us! And you're coming with me.
Go. Stop Zhao. I'll deal with him. Go easy. Enough people have been hurt already.
I don't care.
Not talking.
I wasn't talking to you.
Come on, my girl. Come on, my boy.
You little peasant! You found a master, haven't you?
No, she is a master.
Yes. You're looking at her.
Push and pull. Yin and yang. Yes.
Zhao, whatever you do to that spirit, I'll unleash on you tenfold!
Spare me your empty threats.
Don't play with spirits in front of Iroh.
Once I take my place as a new Fire Lord, you can stand by my side. Your presence will lend legitimacy to my claim.
He doesn't care about that.
As long as he bows.
Before Zhao! The moon's fire!
Zhao!
You're too late, Avatar. Do you think anyone cares about you? How much of a threat will the Avatar be once I eliminate waterbending from the world? Let's face it, you don't matter anymore. Actually, I'm not sure you ever did.
I don't matter. World needed the Avatar. And I failed.
Iroh? Bonjour, it's right. Pretending to help you. We knew it would happen, we knew it would happen, we knew it would happen.
What's happening?
No, Zuko. There is no now we're fighting someone who can't defend ourselves.
No! We'll cover your retreat.
So brave. Come on, guys, you need to move on with the situation. I know you can.
There's no hope now. It's over.
No. It's not over.
Aang, don't do this. You'll be
Shut
lost
up,
forever.
I should have lost 100 years ago. I couldn't save my world. I can save this one.